All right, collectors and pickers and gamers. So we're here with HyphyGold and Gackt Cognac,
What
two
up?
great pickup artists, resellers, collectors, gamers, fans of everything collectible from gaming, cartoons and whatnot, and plushies and whatnot. So we're here as three guys just gonna chit chat a little bit about our pickups, see what we have in store for you guys to watch and kind of enjoy and bounce back ideas about collecting and reselling, while at the same time showing some pretty cool items that the average Joe can probably get if they're just patient enough or willing to spend a lot and get. So either way that you go, if you're a collector, you want to just wait for the cheap or you just buy now, I think you guys are gonna enjoy this conversation. These guys are great at what they do. Please check out their sites, check out their channel. HyphyGold, and we're also gonna mention Gackt Cognac. So just to kind of start things off, guys, just kind of introduce yourself. Where are you guys based off of, and what do you guys do? Topher, tell us what's up, bro. Where are you from, and what do you do?
Hi, hey everybody that's tuning in. My name is Topher. My channel is HyphyGold, and on Instagram I'm HyphyGold Resell. And I'm based out of the Bay Area here in San Francisco. And what I do for a living is I resell. And a majority of the items that I resell is video games and a lot of electronics, used sporting goods. But the reason why I tune into video game stuff is because that's my nostalgia. And whatever, anything that I can remember back to childhood, I typically pick up and try to sell, and it's usually worth money. And sometimes it's difficult to sell stuff when you got that little connection to it, but sometimes the dollar bills trumps everything.
Yeah, it sure does, man. I get you on that. The nostalgia bug just bites you. You don't want to let go of stuff, man. Mr. Gackt Cognac, man, what's up? Where are you from, and what you do, boss?
So I used to be from the Bay Area, like Hyphy. Used to live in San Francisco and Oakland, but I moved to Las Vegas maybe almost 8 years ago. I've been bartending most of my life, and gaming has always been my thing, though. So I've always had a cool collection when I was young, and then ever since I ever been on OfferUp, I was like, damn, these guys are getting rid of stuff for cheap. So I just started buying and literally hoarding. Hoarding comes from the Asian gene. I mean, so that's just what we do, right? I mean, look behind us. We got all this shit.
Yeah, seriously.
Started off just doing that, and then I noticed I could sell some of this stuff and get my money back, at the same time collect for free, basically. And so I started just doing that for a while and started noticing there's hell of people doing that too. But I mean, it's all in the fun of the games. Like right now we're just damn, I don't know what to play. That's the main thing that we deal with is we never know what to play now. So, but yeah, that's me.
Totally agree with you, man. I mean, as you can tell, all of us have games, behind us, and games, probably even more games stored somewhere else, and we just can never figure out. And at least, agreeing with you, can never figure out what game to freaking play. I'm out there constantly, looking for offers, looking for games on the cheap. Hopefully, when you have big hitters, games that are worth hundreds of dollars for less than $10. Little hint for my next video. But that being said, I totally agree with you, man. I mean, that's one of the things that always kind of puts me back sometimes. I have such a big backlog, and I'm adding, but reselling at the same time. So just to kind of quick intro, on Pickflip. My channel is concentrated also on video game pickups on the cheap, flea market finds, interviewing other people about games, about their nostalgia or their channels. That's something I like to kind of try to do as well. I like to do garage sales and overall collection of games, and just having a good time, having a good conversations with people, and just bringing the subject up and bringing things light to the matter of game collecting and reselling. So and as much as my name states as Pickflip, which is pickups and flips, man, lately I just been picking, and the flip is kind of just I haven't been flipping too much, and it's gold right now. Going to HyphyGold's name, it's gold right now. I mean, people can sell these games on the high. The peak, I think, already hit. I think we might be a little bit plateaued or maybe on the downward slope for some of the items. But right now, it is big. So All right, guys. So I did send you guys a package just to say like a little thank you for taking your time to doing this video with me, and kind of just collaborating and talking about games and having a good time about it. So hopefully you guys enjoy what I got you guys. It's small, but as a token of like as a thank you and as gamers alike, I sent you guys a little treasure. If you guys wanted to open it up, I don't know, Gackt, you want to go first, man? See what's up.
All right, well, let me just tear this up real quick. I do appreciate it. It's like the second thing somebody ever sent me, so this is a big thing for me, man. I never what? No, I know you didn't, man. What? You got me. Sly freaking Cooper. I mean, I would have been cool with just a case. Like you didn't have to do all that.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you guys were talking about Vita collecting. We were talking about it last time, and I said, "Hey, man, let me just contribute a little bit to the collection there." And
man, if you can't find that Final Fantasy, there's some more stuff. Oh, he got me a pack of Pokemon cards just because that I don't mess with it. He wanted to get me in. But that's cool. Like, should I open this one though? Or
yeah, go for it, man. Whatever you want to.
It might be a rare, unless you weighed them.
Yeah, that's true.
Nah, I know he probably he weighed it already. He already knows. Yeah. He gave me the castaway, so I'm cool with that. Like I don't need all that good stuff in my life.
Yeah, bro.
But like I'll pop it open, man. If that's cool.
Go for it, man.
All right,
do it.
But if you can't find that Final Fantasy 7, man, like I'm gonna send you that if you need it. Just let me know.
Oh, cool, man. I appreciate it, man. Don't worry about it, bro.
Yeah.
You got his address already.
I don't know none of these like characters, so I'm not even sure if you can see it.
Cool.
Like I don't know none of these. These are too new for me.
I don't know.
Those are the new.
That's characters. Okay, Honda.
Like literally.
That's pretty sweet, man. I know Jigglypuff.
I know that.
Yeah, I know that one too. Some of them I missed out on the new ones as well, man.
Yeah, I think I know the Execute. That's the original.
I'm digging the art.
Yeah, the art's pretty cool, man. I like it too. It's pretty sweet.
Ooh, what's that?
You got a reverse rare, man.
It's a shiny, huh?
It's shiny.
That's what we used to call it. It's a shiny.
Reverse hollow, man. Reverse hollow is shiny.
It's a hollow. I mean, that's one later. I don't know who that is.
Artillery.
All right. I remember these Earth cards, and I don't know what that is either.
It's pretty sweet, man. Cool little. I mean, they just look cool. That milk tank.
I love that milk tank.
Yeah, that milk tank.
I only know the first 150, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Sweet, man. I mean, just a little extra, something extra to add to the Vita game there. But I'm glad you liked it, man. And,
how'd you know I didn't have Sly Cooper?
You mentioned it in one of your videos.
Snap.
I remember you said something about. Yeah, you said something about. Oh, I have Sly Cooper on the PS2. I think you got it on the lot or something like that, or PS3. And then you mentioned that you didn't have Vita. So that's just something because I had it. Wanted to give it to you, man, and add it to the collection. Topher, man, hopefully you enjoy what you got too, man. They're not big things, bro, but it's something.
Yo, I appreciate the invitation. I definitely appreciate the gift. You didn't have to do this, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Big ups to Pickflip. So let me open this. I'm gonna open this close so all you ASMR heads. All right. Oh man.
It's a good one, bro. It's fun. I liked it.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you.
Hell yeah.
I just got a Vita.
No way, dude.
I just got a Vita. Like you saw that picture I sent y'all in the group?
Yep.
Like I got one right here. I don't know which model it is, but if it's the OLED or not. But I got one. I'll show you one of the games.
Nice, bro.
And like the extras are still sealed, so it's dope.
Oh, that's awesome, bro. That's such a good game, bro.
You got me Pokemon cards, bro?
Dude. Some Poke cards and some game in a game, bro. That's The Walking Dead is a good one, man.
I like the Telltale series, like the click thing. Yeah, it's cool.
You go into depth with it, man. It's pretty cool. I like it.
I dig that too. All right, let's open this. This is called the Sword and Shield Darkness Ablaze.
Nice.
Let's see what's in here.
Big money. Right. Yeah, man. I mean, so Vita's kind of fun to collect for. It's just sometimes you can't find them. At least in my part of the area.
I don't know the trick where
Oh yeah, like 4 or
Three
something like
card
that.
or something.
You
I
take
don't know.
yeah, something like
Alright,
that.
so let's see. There's a
Parasol,
that is.
some shroom.
Oh, is that dude in the game?
Yeah, one guy.
And
Rose.
whoever wants this,
There you go. You got a free one.
I don't know what that is.
uh,
Yeah, I like that character though.
That's a pretty cool one. Douglas, the
I
Marie,
remember Marie.
electric, right? Yeah. Paris.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, man, it was toxins and shit. I don't know what
Yeah.
that one is. Gothita?
Gothita. Ooh, Scar.
Yeah, Skarmory, bro. He was steel type flying, man. He's pretty cool.
I like Skarmory.
Yeah.
Ooh, this one's a
Oh,
reverse style though.
it's the
Yeah, that's
shiny.
Cool, man.
Talon flame.
Island thing.
And then we got Manic Trick and Energy.
Energy.
This is dope,
Nice.
man. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
bro. Yeah, man. Just like I said, it's something small. So saying thank you guys. I appreciate the time that you guys took to out of your day to kind of just talk game, bro. And you know, we're having a good time about it. So, but
Hell yeah.
all right. So I guess thanks a lot, man. Let's continue to the pickups and let's see what we got. That being said, guys, I mean, we're gonna go. I was hoping Mr. Gackt Cognac. You think you can show us your first pickup, bro? What you got, man?
Oh man, me first, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I think we
So-
did the opposite.
I mean, I know you were talking about earlier, like, yeah, some people like spend good money on these games, so I'm guilty of it. So I'm pretty much gonna show you like the stuff I've been splurging on, because I don't know, like I don't always feel comfortable showing like that stuff on my pickups. Like, oh, you spent on that. I'm gonna do it right here. Like people that don't see this, they'll catch it on the next video. So I got bust out the big boy, man. Like I told you about this, but I got that Kuon.
Oh,
You got
dude.
it.
Cool one,
Oh,
bro.
Like I'm like had to tell you about this right here because you know I like if you watch my channel, I talk about Kuon all day. You know, like I always go like, man, oh, I didn't get that Kuon, blah blah blah. So my friend he's pretty much been doing it for a long time, and I text back and forth with him, and he's like, man, you know you ain't gonna play all those SNES games, like that stuff that you got. Like you need to like sell some of that stuff and get that Kuon and quit playing around. Like literally, that game is gonna be like worth $1,000 and up eventually. And you know, I was like, damn, man, I never paid that much for no game before ever like that, man. And so I thought about it, and then like I saw on Mercari somebody posted up like Kuon for like $570 or something like that.
Up there. It's up there.
And I mean, given that it's like an $800 game,
Yep.
I was like, man, how about you sell it for like 500? You know, cool, 500. Like, so the person was like countered back at like 515, and my other homie was like, nah, you need to do that. Like, message them and get that eBay transaction or that PayPal transaction. And I'm over looking at this listing, and like 10 people and up are starting to add it in their carts. I'm like, dude, I ain't gonna make it in time. So he responded back was like 515, man. And I was like, all right, I'm just gonna take it 515. The tax is gonna be like 550 or something like that, and it's gonna be like double the value in the future. So I literally got that, and that's one of the games. Like,
So the Kuon, bro, that's such a big game, man. And the thing is with the Kuon, that game is, I believe it's so rare because one, it's a horror game. I mean, horror games, they go up in value quite a bit. That's one of the things. And two, well, number one is really because it's such limited print. They didn't print
Right.
so many of these out. And I think it was a little bit middle or later to the PlayStation 2 life cycle. So, you know, people didn't really pick up this Kuon game. It was limited in print. And it's just gone up. Like there's no stopping this. And I don't think they'll make an HD remaster of Kuon. I really don't believe so.
nope.
They wouldn't put into that. So, and that's what sometimes cuts the value of these games that are limited in print. The HD remaster of them, and then you'll see that, you know, the prices occasionally will fall with the original releases. So that being said, man, I mean, I think even though it's $500, you still like are gonna double that up pretty soon. I mean, that game is just gonna rise and rise and rise, and it's for the PlayStation 2. A lot of us have nostalgia for the PlayStation 2, just like the SNES kids have nostalgia for the SNES. I grew up, you know, quite a bit with PlayStation 2 in that era as well. So I mean, you're talking about great games, dude, right there. So just curiosity, man, what SNES games did you sell to get that one?
I didn't sell jack. That's the point. I straight up bought.
Nice, bro.
I mean, I had a reserve of like cash on my Mercari from you know just all the other crazy stuff that I flipped.
Yeah.
Nah, like that literally, you know, trying to make that video for that SNES stuff, because I generally don't sell my stuff until I put the video out. I mean, you know, because I'm not like HyphyGold. I don't need to put my stuff out instantly. So like I'm just sitting there looking at this stuff and I'm like, damn, like what should I sell? So I didn't. Like I took the I took the hit.
Punch.
You know? So,
next year I'm gonna take that 500 dude and buy something. Hey man, it's an investment, and that investment honestly is just gonna double up. Honestly, so it's not like you're gonna be losing out or it's gonna just plateau. That game's just gonna go up and up and up. I mean, that's just the way that it
it's
goes.
like me buying a share of Netflix, you know. Same
Exactly, bro. You're buying a share.
except it don't dip, you know.
Hey, you better play that shit.
Oh yeah, dude.
I played.
Oh, you played it? You like it?
Dude, that game is scary, man.
It is. It's so
come on.
creepy.
Jump scares like every
Right
5
at the
seconds.
beginning, when you load it up and you're like, whoa, what is this?
Yeah.
Dude, I have that game as well, and I've only played like maybe 10 minutes of it, bro. Because you know how that backlog builds up. But man, I love collecting horror games, but playing them, shoot, man, it's another story, bro. Really, like, man, it plays on your nerves, and you know. So, and then that Resident Evil new one's coming out, guys. I was able to actually pre-order the collector's edition for PS4, and I'm like, who am I kidding? Am I gonna freaking? I'm not even gonna probably play it, bro. At least, I mean, the first half of it maybe, but that Kuan, bro, it's awesome. And I'm gonna have a little bit break from work pretty soon, so I'll probably just for you, Gackt Cognac, gonna man up, and I'm gonna play this freaking Kuan, bro. You know, we'll play it at the same time. We'll double up and just, you know, help each
I got an hour in and I got stuck on the puzzle, so I stopped. Like, you know how old school games don't teach you nothing?
Yeah, bro.
So I'm like stuck on it. I don't know what to
You
do.
just gotta figure it out.
And I don't like to Google. I want to just like get through it. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, all right, I'll get back to it later.
You take a little break, coming back to it. All right, Topher, what's up, man? What you got next, man? What do you have on your first review? What you got? That was a pretty heavy hitter. Cool on here. What you got, man?
Okay, I'm gonna show y'all what I got in a trade. I didn't drop this video yet. It's probably gonna be 2 or 3 videos from now, but I got this in a trade. It's a VR system, and it's not a PlayStation VR.
Whoa.
It's the HTC V.
Wow, dude, you got a wow.
It still has the GameStop sticker on there. So I got this in a trade with like Xbox One stuff. And when I was looking at the price for this, because I never play this, so it plays like games off of Steam.
Yep.
And so when I was looking it up, this thing is going for like about $400 complete. And
Wow.
it's kind of crazy. So that brings my money back on the Switch, because you know the Switch is like $299. And I'm like, bro, I need to try this.
Bro.
And it's just funky because the machine itself looks like it's like a honeycomb. So when it's on your face, it just looks hella funny. I'm gonna pull it out right quick.
Check it out, man. I mean, VR systems are something crazy, dude. Oh, look at that, bro.
It's like a beveled Oculus.
Yeah, it does look like. I mean, you're talking about like, wow, man. It's kind of like a creature, you know? Oh, see, those bonds are pretty sweet. What is it? Is that you put your thumb through that? Is that how you maneuver that?
I honestly haven't tried it yet. I was watching videos of how this works, and there's like some sort of, I don't know if it's a directional pad or anything like that. It's weird. I've
Wow.
never.
Touchpad.
Yeah,
I've
that's
never
pretty
played
sick,
those.
bro. I mean, some of these games on Steam, I mean, you know, as much as I am a physical collector, Steam games give like great discounts, bro. So I mean, you get that, you probably get some pretty awesome games on the cheap too, man. So that's pretty cool. And they'll stay on your library and stuff. That's pretty neat, man. That's actually freaking cool, man.
And then you gotta put like these modules around the room so it can kind of like locate where you are when you're playing the VR system. So there's like 2 of these, and like just the unit itself is probably like $299, but if you have the whole thing, it's like $400. And it's insane, man. And the dude that sold it to me, he sent me a video of like it working, and he put it on his daughter, and like she was just opening shit. I don't know. I don't know. I never really got into VR stuff, but this is probably something I'm gonna try out because my brother, he's got a Steam account.
Oh,
So I'm gonna try this.
and you know that one right there, honestly, bro, like that itself is more advanced, I believe, than the PSVR. I mean, the PSVR is great because I have one, but the thing is, like, when you say like you put those modules around the room, it's supposed to track more because the PSVR is limited to the camera that it has. It tracks your front LED lights for the VR is what's tracking the camera. So you can't like turn your head too much before you lose the image in front of you. With that stuff, bro, you're gonna be able to like turn around, like, and actually, I don't know if it's 360, but you get more of a field of view when you're using that model right there, bro. I remember reading about that one.
The thing with this is the remotes, the wands, basically, they don't look as weird as that little ball that's on the PlayStation Move.
Yeah, dude, that ball thing, dude. I'm like, why are you using PS3 era? I guess I want to recycle it, but PS3 era controls. Which, by the way, if you find them, man, you know how much they go for, bro. Like, you know, a lot of people just kind of put them into the bargain bins, but you get them for $1 or $2, sell them for what, 25, 30 bucks maybe. You know, that's those wands, you can sell them pretty good online as well. So
yeah, during the pandemic, like when it first hit up on like March, I was selling them for $60 a piece, and then the price dropped eventually. But yeah, it's crazy.
It is crazy, man. They've been going up like that. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Both of you guys come out with heavy hitters, dude. Like, what do
I had to do that because he had the coup on. I was like,
I'm like, should I bring up the heavy hitter? Should I just leave it for last? I guess I'll just leave it for last for right now. But I'll just bust out. So one of the things I got, and this was for free, and remember what we talked about cardboard bold? You know, I got a Diablo 3 promo from GameStop. One of the GameStops is closing locally. Two of them have already closed, which is unfortunate. And I was able to pick up, you know, I messaged you guys, I picked up a whole bunch of games. And this is one of the things that they gave for free $99. They had it there. The homeboy's like, you know what, man, just take it, bro. You know, this is pretty. And I like it, dude. I mean, Diablo's an awesome game. I love Diablo on the PC. But, you know, Diablo on Switch was pretty sweet, pretty neat. Anything Blizzard to me is like awesome. StarCraft 64, I have it. I recently got it a couple months ago, and I love StarCraft, and StarCraft 64 is cool. This is actually my second one. I have one that's hanging above the computer right now, and it's this one that's missing like this cardboard piece that has a Nintendo Switch and also has like a picture of Ganondorf, because you get an exclusive Ganondorf armor set whenever you get it for the Switch. But this, man, if you look at it, it's got like this 3D detail to it. This cardboard, the skull, kind of the Diablo pops out, man. And it's it's a weird shape or whatever. But dude, honestly, it looks sick over the computer. Maybe I can insert a photo of it. How it looks like. I'll try to take a picture and insert a little photo of it here somewhere in the video. But that being said, bro, I mean, just a little quick tidbit about Diablo. I don't know if you guys remember, I think I've mentioned this before. A couple Black Fridays ago, Diablo 3 was being sold at Walmart. They messed up their pricing. They sold it for $13, man. Diablo 3, when it first came out, man, a couple months, I bought like 4 of them, bro. I bought like 4 of them. I bought them out, and then like I traded a few. I still have one sealed. I kept one sealed. I one for play, and I traded the other ones for some people at the cost price of like $65 that it was, you know, at retail, because they were sealed and it had just come out. So that was a pretty cool thing. It's a cool thing to keep out for these mess ups that people that companies do whenever they put out prices like that. But Diablo, man, propaganda. Cardboard gold. I love this kind of things. I don't have the space for it, but I love them, bro, because they're pretty cool, man. I mean, these are kind of store props that, you know, like only the stores get. You can't buy as a consumer. You know, this is what Nintendo sent to GameStop to promote their promo items, to promote their sales. So, you know, you can only get it from these shops, and sometimes they just toss them away. But if they don't, you pick them up. I'm not planning to flip it, but I'm planning to just put it around my game room and just see what's up, man. Maybe behind, I'm already thinking about doing it way behind over there, but we'll see what's up. That's my first pickup, man. It's pretty cool.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, I see you got like even the Borderlands one in the back right there.
Oh yeah, boss. Yeah, it was given to me actually for free as one of the GameStop managers, man. She's pretty cool, dude. She's like, you know what, I'm gonna toss it, and it lights up actually. It lights up. There's a little heart grenade that goes there that's right behind it, but it lights up on the bottom of it. One of my favorite ones, maybe I can also put a picture of it around here, is the Final Fantasy Tactics Advance for the Game Boy Advance. I know we have conflicting ideas about this cognac, about the game, but you know,
I love that game.
But I love that game too.
I mean, what you like.
One of my favorite Game Boy Advance games.
Yeah, me too. Because I was given a Game Boy Advance as a kid, not by my parents or whatever, but like as a friend. He's like, you know what, man, I'll let you borrow it. And I think that friend moved away or something, and they left that game. And, you know, I didn't grow up with much to play. So the Final Fantasy Tactics Advance was in there, dude, and I played it, and it's awesome. It's such a fun game for me, in my opinion. But I do have the standee that's just as big as this, and I'll put a photo of it, man. But it is sick. It's one of my prized possessions. I should have probably put that one out, but it's awesome, man. I like cardboard. You can sell it over here. There's a Genesis promo as well for, I believe, a Game Genie promo right there. It's a little Game Genie promo, and Kirby and Injustice. Yeah, I have several around, but yeah, bro. That's my first one, man. It's not as big as Kuon in a freaking VR system, which is awesome, bro. Yeah, I appreciate it regardless. Mr. Cognac, Mr. Gackt, what's up, bro? What you got? What's your second one?
All right. Before I put that out, I just want to put it out there that if you guys didn't know, I used to work at a game store. So I used to work at Game Crazy and GameStop back in like 10 years ago. And so, yeah, I used to take a lot of those like cardboards and posters and all that stuff too, to the point where like, I couldn't take anymore because it was just taking up so much room. Now, I remember that Metroid Prime one that came out? It was a big old one with the Metroid standing on there.
Yes.
And I think it had like it had like a plastic film around it too, that like it was like in a pod or something.
Yes.
But I had that one, man, and like it was hecka sick, but I had to toss some of this stuff out. I had too much.
No way.
I know. I didn't. I mean, come on. Like back in those days, you were like,
oh yeah,
it's just a piece of cardboard. No one cares about this because I would have to switch it up. Like Halo comes out, take the Halo, switch that out, and
Yeah.
But I get it though. I get it. But yeah, I mean, if I kept all that, that would be cool. But anyways, start showing off some of my stuff. Like I said, I was trying to collect for the Wii U, so I'm trying to get some of the harder to find games now. I think on eBay, like I bid it for this one like lot, and it ended up coming with a couple of Wii U games, including. So if you guys didn't know, this Mario and Sonic at the Rio Games is actually getting rare in price. I guess it's low print and all that. You would never think like this game right here would be worth anything, but it's going up for like 50 or 60 bucks now.
What?
So I had to get some of these games before they start going crazy. I think I got off a lot for like 30 something bucks, and it came with like, I sold the other games to try to get my money back, but it came with like the Mario Tennis and some other like Wii U games. So pretty much like sold that, kept this, didn't really have to pay too much for it, so I was happy about that. Am I gonna play it? No. But if I'm going for the full set, I gotta get some of these like heavy hitters while I can, because I got Devil's Third like a couple months back, so that's the hardest.
I was about to ask if you had Devil's Third.
Yeah, I had to get that out the way. Now I'm just like picking up some of the other games that are kind of harder to find. I'm glad, like you were talking about, like they're remastering stuff like the Hello Kitty game, because that game was like freaking going crazy in value. And then the Switch came out with that damn game, and it dropped it down to like in the 20s. So I'm happy about that. So I'm like, as long as they could do that to GameCube, they could do that to all that stuff. Just don't do it to like some of those PS2 games.
Yeah, dude.
Those
don't drop PS2 games, please. Do I spend too much? Dude, I didn't know that was going up for some good price, man. Thank you for telling me that. Now I'm gonna keep an eye out. I've passed it up a couple times, dude. Honestly, I passed it up. So I'm gonna keep a lookout for that. And I think the Wii U, you're mentioning you're going for a full set. I think the Wii U, bro. I don't know, man. I just have this like little feeling that eventually people are gonna be like on the Wii U quite a bit. Like, I don't know, it's because maybe the last disc-based console by Nintendo. I don't know, maybe because the Switch took over and they're doing cartridge-based. Are we gonna go back to disc-based? I'm not too sure. But I don't know, like the Wii U is kind of like, it's, what's that one freaking console I bought, but there's no game? Sega Saturn. Maybe they're just gonna be like that, where the games are gonna be a little bit hard to find years from now. I'm not too sure, but I think the Wii will be picking up in collectability at one point. I just don't know when, but at one point.
It is Nintendo, so I mean, they're known for that, and there's a handful of games that is just not gonna be remade, and they got a lot of those, including the Devil's Third, which
Agreed.
is literally like limited to 500 pre-order only copies. So if you was able to get like any other copies off of, not 500 pre-order, but 500 came out to the stores only. But yeah, like I was saying, there's only like literally, if you didn't pre-order Devil's Third game, you basically couldn't even get it unless you were lucky enough to be one of the 500 people that picked it up. So that's what made that game really rare. I heard there was a reprint, but I'm not sure if they really did that or not. So that game eventually is going to be a Kuon. So I'd say like snatch that up while you can.
In my heart, bro. I sold mine for 80 like last. Damn it! I should have kept it. And I found it at GameStop for 40, and I used like a $10 coupon or something that day. I remember. Dang.
I hate that.
And it sucks. Topher, what you got, bro? Pick up.
Let me see. Well, I showed this to Hero when we did that test video, but Gak didn't see it. I got a in the plastic GameCube controller.
Nice.
I don't really collect in the plastic stuff, but it was pretty cool because I got this in a lot with like. Let me just show you it. I don't want to count this as extra, but it came with this right here.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I paid $60 for this, but I'm showcasing this because it's pretty cool because it's just not easy to find these like in the wild, unless you want to pay a lot of money online. But
Yeah.
that's what I got. I like GameCube.
Dude, what GameCube controller is out of its casing like that? People who pick up GameCube controllers single-handedly like that didn't come with the consoles because they were playing Smash. You know what I mean? So most of those things are like freaking open, and like so I think that's pretty sweet, man. I think that's pretty sweet to having a original OEM or whatever GameCube controller in its packaging not open. Because that's, especially for the GameCube, people are just like button mashing Smash a lot. So that's pretty sweet, man. Nice pickup there from that, bro. Man, controllers are nice, man. I like that a lot. I guess I can go with this PlayStation 2 game, which I don't think will be a remastered. But Under the Skin for the PlayStation 2. Under the Skin is kind of like a game that went under the radar. It's a Capcom game. This is not Capcom. We're just talking about Resident Evil 8, The Village earlier. So, this doesn't look like Capcom type of game at all. But it's pretty cool, man. I mean, so far I actually have it played in the background here on the TV. But as you can tell, it's got some Resident Evil reference there. It's got the Nemesis and Joe Valentine. And if you can find this on the cheap, pick it up. If memory serves me right, I think it's like at least $50 to $70, right? I know there's a big discrepancy right now, but I think it's like $50 to $70, and I picked it up for a whopping 20. I don't know if you guys can see it, 20. And actually, they gave it to me for 15 from a local game store. They're pretty cool, and it came complete in box. The game's playing in the background, but it came with its manual as well. So it's a quirky game that I think it's going to keep on climbing. It's just like that game we were talking about last time, Mr. Mosquito. And these limited print flying under the radar games, some of them are bad, some of them are good. I can't wait to play this. I haven't really played it just yet too much. I've just kind of skimmed the intro from it. But you're basically this alien coming to wreak havoc and mischief. You're supposed to create mischief and Earth, and you compete against another alien, and you like put tacks on the floor, or like you shoot them with his weapons. And you roll bowling balls of fire down streets with people, and these people like drop coins, and you're supposed to pick up 100 coins in a certain time limit. So it's kind of like that type of gameplay, but I just like that it's cell shaded games. They hold up in time. They really do. I mean, cell shaded games, their graphics really don't look janky over time because they just got that cartoony look to it, and it's like a Looney Tunes game, honestly. So. Pretty cool pickup that I got here. It's 40 plus outrageous pranks, including bad karaoke, throwing tags, or just a good old stinking fart, is what it says on the back next to Nemesis. So if you guys see it on the cheap, man, Under the Skin, pretty cool pickup.
Man,
What you got, bro?
I remember looking at that game like all the time back at the game store, and I never even bothered to like pick it up to look at it. So I didn't even know that was a Capcom game. I'm a big Resident Evil fan. You can see my Star shirt right here.
Nice, bro.
Like literally, I if I had like turned it around and saw the Nemesis or whatever back there, I would have bought it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I'm looking at it like, man, come on.
I mean, the whole there's one stage. So you're like in little stages of the city. There's one stage that's based off of Raccoon City, and there's zombies and Nemesis and rocket launchers. So the whole like there's one stage. And I was reading up on it that is just you're in Raccoon City. It's zombies, and they're cel shaded like cartoon looking characters. Nothing like actual Resident Evil, but I mean, it's pretty fun. You know, pretty cool. So and it's Resident Evil in the Capcom. You know, you can't go wrong with Under the Skin.
What's the style of play? Is that like a platformer? Is that like a shooter?
So it's like an action. It's kind of like an open level action adventure game. You know, so it's like third person. You're a third person shooting or laying down attacks on the floor. It's kind of like third person, kind of like a hovering over here. So and it's not huge because it's PlayStation 2, but the levels are kind of like Katamari. You know how you have like open, you can go around everywhere. Kind of like that kind of style. It's not bad. I like it. What you got, bro?
It's my turn, Ray.
Yes, sir.
So I gotta pull like this whole small little lot out because I got it for like so cheap.
Do it.
Once again, Wii U. So somebody posted up, like I think he had it up for a while, and I don't know why, but like certain games for the Wii U, people like just don't care for, so they pass up on it. Like even though if it's like hella cheap. So somebody posted up like 3 Wii U games, which was Zombie U, Scribblenauts, and Ninja Gaiden Razor's Edge. So I needed pretty much like these 2 games. I got Scribblenauts already. So I mean they're not really high in value, but for $5, come on, like not
good deal.
I got a copy loose of Zombie U. And I remember like people was telling me like, man, why you spend so much on a Wii U back then? Because there was a point last year, I probably picked up maybe 10 Wii U's or even more. And I was solely doing it because I would buy the Wii U as a lot with the games, sell the Wii U and just keep the games and break even. So yeah, and one of them was like, and generally I would get the Wii U's for like $70 average. Crazy. But a lot of times, like if it was more expensive, like I'd spend $120, I'd spend $150 on it if it had some decent games. And so one of them, like I actually spent like $280 or something for like a Wii U with like 30 games. So I was like, I knew I'm not gonna get all these games separate. So what I'll do is just I had like another 2 Wii U sitting in the background. I kept like 10 of the games that I needed, or maybe even more, and then I just broke up the other 2 games into the Wii U's I got for like 70 and sold those back for like 150 a piece. I mean, you could get more for them, but like I don't sell for that much, so. But it's just my way of like getting the games I need. Like sometimes I don't mind like breaking some bank just to break even later. So yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's a great collector's tip. I mean, when you're out there, you buy as a bundle. You keep what you want from the bundle, and then you can just resell whatever you don't want from it. I mean, and you pay a lot less than just buying, you know, the game that you want. Like, you know, you get a Wii U with Devil's Third for $100. You keep Devil's Third, and you sell the freaking. That'd be awesome, right? And then you sell the Wii U. You know, you sell it for 100 straight, and just like that, or you know, combine it with a cheap game. But that's as a collector, man. I think those are pretty great tips. I mean, you buy in a bigger lot, you separate it, and you sell it from there. I actually just got bad news from that Wii U. I saw the notification right now popped up. I was reading. I had once again been cheap on buying that Wii U. I told you guys I was gonna go get one for $100. A little message popped up on the side of my screen saying, "Oh, sorry, but someone just bought the Wii U for what I was asking for. I can't meet up with you." I did. It sucks, man. Whatever.
Last night.
I should have bought it earlier, but whatever. I mean, she was asking for 165. She dropped it down to 130. I was like, hey, let's, you know, you don't mind doing 100. She didn't say anything. No, she said 120, and I was like, let's just do 100. And she was fine. I guess not anymore. Whatever, man. But going back to that $5 pickup games, bro. You know, I've never played Zombie U, but I've heard some decent stuff from out of it. But a Ninja Gaiden, man, it's just a great series overall. Honestly, I mean, this is Demon Souls before Demon Souls. Honestly, they're the ninja skill games. So that's awesome, dude. And Scribblenauts is pretty fun. I've heard pretty good things about it. I just actually need to sit down and play one of them. But I've heard some pretty great things out of it. So nice pickup for $5, bro. Seriously, really. Topher, what you got, bro?
I want to say something. No disrespect, but I can't play Scribblenauts.
Hey, what? It's not good. You haven't played it? It's not good.
No, I can't play it. I tried it. I played it on the DS, and I was like, ugh, this is not my style. But
I tried it, bro. I mean, there's things about it. There's aspects about it that I'm like, I want to be able to write in balloon and a balloon pops up or whatever the hell. Like that's something like I've been wanting to try, like expand how it is. But you know, we'll see. I'll go to shop one day.
All right, so what I'm gonna show is a little stack of games that I got on Black Friday. I'm pretty sure you all saw all the sales that was going on that time.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this little stack right here. It's all PS4. I got a bunch. I got, you know, the Resident Evil remakes.
Man, nice.
So I picked actually a couple of these, one to keep sealed and one to play. Nemesis was my favorite, so I had to pick this.
Hell yeah.
Nice, dude. Yep.
And I'm a Dragon Ball head, so I had to pick up Kakarot.
Nice.
And Spider-Man. I haven't played it. I actually played at my friend's house, and this is actually pretty fun. And Steelbook Persona 5 Royal.
Oh, shit, I got that too. Good thing I didn't bring that out.
Yeah.
I recently picked it up for 15. I got it from this dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I bought two of them actually. So.
Yeah, I think these were $20. $20 a game.
That's still not bad because if
Yeah.
you keep it sealed, that thing's gonna be worth like $60-$70 again.
Agreed.
And the cool thing about this pickup, it came with the Funko Pop. Came with
Cool.
the Queen Funko.
Sweet, man.
So I sold that already because I don't really collect Funko.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm keeping this.
I used to.
Yeah.
I might
Dude,
still
that takes
do.
up hella space.
Yup.
Yeah, dude. It does. And at least with the Funko Pops, man, you can at least stack them on top of each other because they're square. I do Amiibo. I have like 180 Amiibo, bro, all in box. Oh my god, dude. Stacking those, there's it's like a freaking crate of Amiibos that I have here anyways. Maybe I'll do a video of it eventually. But yeah, dude, man, those are pretty sick pickups. And I heard, did you say that you picked up multiple Resident Evils, like one to open, one to seal?
Yeah.
And okay, so two questions to this, or one recommendation and one question. The recommendation is open up with the one with a loose disc because I think I heard a loose disc, right?
That might be actually the Spider-Man, but I'm gonna crack that one open.
Yeah. And my question is, for you guys, sealed. You guys know I buy sealed games and I keep sealed games. Do you guys do sealed games? Gackt, you do sealed games? Topher, do you do sealed games on the regular, or is it just for every game that you get, or most of the games that you get, or how do you guys deal with sealed games, or things that are going to go up in price? What do you guys do with sealed?
If I go first, it's pretty much I used to be a big sealed game collector, and that was mainly because I was working at a game store, so I knew when everything was coming in. And I had a head start on just like, I'm gonna add some money to the pre-order, this and that and that and that, and buy them all up. Because my main thing was like, I don't know, I've always had an investment mindset. So ever since when I first saw like Lunar go up in value, that was like one of the first games to me that went up in value, sealed. I was like, all right, I gotta start buying some of these RPG games. Yeah. And the one target I always targeted was either Atlas and NIS America. They don't make too much games now, but I would buy, like I pretty much could say like I have most of the NIS America games for PS2 sealed still to this day. Ooh. So I was going for that stuff, but some of the stuff don't go up in value, so you gotta like kind of like figure out which one's gonna be low print and stuff. So yeah, and during that time, the packaging and all that stuff, I love that whole aspect of it. So I never really like bought 2 copies though. Like I always want to just like buy it and have it because I'm never in a rush to play. And if I come across one later in the field that's like cheap, then I'll get it. And that'll forever just, have its like value set. But now, like, I don't really, go for them. Especially like now, I think everyone's trying to do like limited run games and all that stuff. Yeah. And to me, I mean, they get in value, but I'm not going to spend my money on an 8-bit looking ass game, that they poured it from somewhere and put a nice package to. It's not going to happen. It's not for me at least.
Okay, time to cut these out of the photo then. I won't bring those up.
Hey, I mean, if it's for you,
There's some-
if
there's
it's
some
for you,
basic,
hey,
dude.
I'm joking.
go for it. But this is for me in my
Yeah.
value wise. It's just like nah, like I can't do that. Like I can't have you pour it over a game that's like 2 megabytes and then like put it into a disc and try to sell it to me for like heck of much.
Yeah.
So,
Actually, man.
but yeah.
Yeah, I get you, bro. So, for how do you handle sealed games, man? Do you keep them? Do you regularly buy them, or?
So whenever if I buy multiple copies of a game, let's say I buy like 2 copies, like how I did with Resident Evil, I want to play it, but then the reason why I get the other one is so that I could trade it to see if I can get other games, because there are people that's gonna want a sealed game, and I myself, I don't really collect sealed games because I'm just afraid of accidentally tearing the seal, or just feeling like I need to play that game, and then the only way to play that game is if I try to buy it open, because that would be the cheapest, because let's say it's like $400-$500. I'm like, oh man, do I really want to open it?
Yeah.
Is there an emulator somewhere? I don't know. That's the thing.
Dude.
So it's just for it's just a barter, you know? That's the reason why I would pick up a second copy.
That's a good way to put it, man. I mean, to barter, to use it in trade. I mean, those are once again a tip for collectors and resellers. So you get multiple copies of a sealed game for cheap. You can either hold on to it, you know, it's on sale or whatever, or it's like how it happened with the Diablo 3 at Walmart, and you just get a couple copies of it. You can either flip it or you can trade it. You know, a lot of times that's what I actually do too for the trading. Okay, so the way I do sealed games, and maybe it's kind of like cringy, I guess, but with the sealed games is most of the time I buy games new, and if I'm gonna play it right there and then I'll play it. I won't buy a AAA title like Assassin's Creed and keep it sealed. Yeah, it's, you know, because they're gonna go down in value. You can pick them up for $10 or $5 later on, so I won't do that. If I'm gonna play retail value for a new game like Resident Evil, you know, I'm gonna open it up. Here's the thing: with Resident Evil, I bought the collector's edition, and I bought the remake for 2, 3, and you know the next one that's coming up. So the collector's edition as well for 7. Yeah, so I have them all. I keep them sealed. I don't open them up for the collector's edition. I like to have those sealed because eventually they're gonna go up in value, and I like having something that's like never been touched and hasn't come out and just like packaged very well. But I will also buy a game to play, so I'll keep that sealed. I'll buy, like when I bought Resident Evil 7, I bought Resident Evil 7 collector's edition, kept that sealed. You know, the one with the dollhouse, that's pretty cool, man. And I bought a Resident Evil 7 copy, so I double dipped. And for certain titles, I will double dip like that, but not for a lot of titles. But for certain titles, I will double dip. And then going to the LRG, the limited run games. So I do have the limited run games, and I have, I don't know, at least like 110, 15 games, I believe, and all of them are sealed, all of them. But with LRG, when they come out, when they first started, I started with run number 7, and they were coming out for $25. They're just $25 plus shipping. So I spent $30 for a game, and there were some games that are like kind of maybe crappy 8-bit, a little bit like or crappy 8-bit. I guess there's several of them or whatever. But man, some of them have shot up in price. I'm like, wow, like it's pretty cool that it went up. Like Breach and Clear, like that's not easy, but Breach and Clear went up in price. And it's, you know, compared to like a mobile game, some people have told me at one point, but I've had mixed reviews that it's good, that it's not good, or whatever. I have that one. It took me a little while to get it. And I do have the first 101 releases for limited run games. Plus, I stopped at 101, bro. I was like, that's it. I can't buy, I can't do this anymore. My bank account was just like, boom. I can't do that anymore, man. But I had that goal line, just doing the first 101. And then from there, I just like spot buy. Like I buy like, oh, Shantae, dude. I can't. Dude, Shantae is one of those like, it's not very high looking in value and graphics were, but it's such a fun game. And it's a side scroller action adventure 2D game, dude. Dude, that game went up. That blew up in price, bro. Like the Shantae limited run games are at least 130, 140, some of them. Like, and I got all of them, you know, and I even got the plushies that came out and the CDs and the audio CDs that came out with it too. So those just like, they, you know, made the purchase of it go up in price. So But yeah, dude. All right, sorry, rant about that. So pretty cool sealed games. And I want to go next with we're talking about sealed games. I'll talk about this one. All right, sealed game: Shin Megami Tensei
Oh,
Strange Journey Redo. All right, Redux. Dude, this game is awesome, bro. So this is an example where I double dip, triple, quadruple dip. Shit, I quadruple dipped on this dude. Okay, and the reason why I say quadruple dip is this. I bought the original version for the DS. If you guys don't know, the original version for the DS, that's not reduced, just is Strange Journey. It comes with a bigger box. You know, it comes with, I think, with an art book or CD or something. It comes with there, so it comes with a little bigger box, those DS. And I have that one. I bought it used, opened. I started playing that one, and I have it here in the collection. And then I found one that was sealed for cheap, bro. And I was like, for the DS version. So I have the original DS, big box, open to play. I have the original DS sealed, and then I have the Redux open to play because I had to get it, bro. Like when I found out that they're gonna do a remake about this, I was ecstatic. It was like a month before it came out. I found out that it was gonna come out, and I was playing the original version, and it's such a good game, dude. Like if you guys haven't played this game, it's a dungeon crawler. It is a dungeon crawler, which I'm not too much into dungeon crawlers, but I've been getting into it a little bit more, first-person dungeon crawlers. And Shin Megami is just like how you got the Persona 5, it's awesome, man. But Shin Megami is one of those games that it's like Pokemon. To me, it's like a Pokemon rated R Pokemon. You have demons, you have sexy demons talking mess to you, you know, trying to woo you or whatever. You have crazy looking like Shin Megami, which, you know, I think Shin Megami are demons. That's the translation there. And you capture them. And the way that you capture them is you have to use dialogue. You have to guess what kind of dialogue they like. Like, you know, some demons might like that you're against the humans. Some demons might like that you're with the humans. And you have to capture them. And you pick the wrong capture, you fight them and stuff like that. And then you can morph them together and create more demons out of them, man. And just expand from there. This game is a trip, dude. I like it. It's like this like black dome that's covering the Antarctic lands, and it's ever expanding and covering the rest of the earth. And you go into this dome, and you're supposed to figure out what's inside of this dome. And of course, there's a bunch of demons trying to take over the world. So you're supposed to be there to stop it. So Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey Redo, sealed. I picked it up locally. I think I have video footage that I might put out pretty soon of it if I remember. I think it was like $15, man. So I think it's, you know, a great price for this game, honestly. Pretty cool, man. That was my pickup.
Man, like I stopped collecting for like Shin Megami because it's so damn expensive. and it never goes down in price. Like you might as well just buy it all brand new when it comes out. But you know that hurts the pockets, man. But I mean, the essence of Shin Megami before, you know, Persona and all that stuff came out was a dungeon crawler. Like if you ever played like the first one ever, I think it was like either on NES or Super NES, Japanese only. It started off like the Dungeons and Dragons when you're moving through like the corridors left and right, and then you'll run into like the demons and stuff like that. Yeah. Like that's like one of the first ones I played. Like I remember I downloaded a bunch of like ROMs back when I was young, and I played that game, and it was like hecka trippy. Even for like an old school, like I forgot it was an SNES or NES, I don't remember, but it was like a scary ass game. It was like trippy, dude. So yeah. I can see why I didn't make it out here, because back in the days, you know, they had the guidelines where like you can't be like putting Lucifer in the game like that, like because of, you know, like Christian standards and stuff back in the days. Like now it doesn't matter because, you know,
now
it's a free world, but but back then it was frowned upon, so they couldn't localize that game back then. But anyways, I was like negotiating with this one dude, and he had like a bunch of games. This will come on my next video, but I'm gonna show you guys a sneak peek. So I pretty much bought up a stack of PS1 games with one PS2 game up in there for like $200 and some Dreamcast. Ooh. And it's gonna be pretty crazy. Like, let me see. The first thing I wanted was he had OG Diablo.
Nice.
So, on a recent pickup, I picked up Diablo, you know, like just a case because he couldn't find the game. That was pretty much on the like one of the SNES videos. So my thing is, if I always find something, I'll find it again, like not even a couple like days later. So somebody had up like actually Diablo, which is like $100 game now, basically $90 to $100. But this one still kind of has a seal on there. So like even though the wrapper's broken, it doesn't open all the way because it still has a seal. But the game's in there and all that, so it's practically new. So like I was trying to negotiate with this dude, like, hey man, let me get that Diablo. Like I'll pay like $50 for it because like the story of me getting Diablo was I opened a pack of Pokemon cards back when I was like 9 or something like that and got a Charizard. And you know, I'm not a Pokemon dude, like you guys already know. But my brother's friend was like, hey man, like I'll trade you Diablo for that. And I was like, hell yeah, I'll take the game like Charizard any day. So I took it and I didn't know how to play it. So I ended up giving it to my cousin and now I want it back. So now I got it, but I have the case as well that I got from the last pickup, which is worth like $30.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna sell that, get this as a $20 piece. And he starts like bringing out some other stuff. And he was like, hey, I got Toomba right here.
Ooh,
Like that, right?
nice.
So, you know, this is a $90 game.
Hell
Yeah.
So I was like, oh shit, what are you gonna sell me this for? He was like, man, I know how expensive this game is and it's hella hard to find. Like, I gave it to you for like 50, man. And I'm like, damn, dude, like you gotta give me some good deals if I'm paying like $50, $100 for both of those. And so he starts busting out some more stuff, and he ended up showing me like Jet grind radio.
Nice,
So
man.
$50 right here, right?
Yeah.
And he had C-Man. That's another like $40, $50 game.
Damn.
So he had that, and he had Beyond the Beyond.
Whoa, nice.
Oh, wow.
Another $50 game, you know. And then I was like, I'll pay $200, but you gotta throw in like these two games, right? Silence Goat and The Dark Cloud 2.
Oh, two.
What?
Two.
Yup.
Yeah.
I was
Bro.
like, you gotta throw that in. And he was like, matter of fact, if you come pick it up right now, I'll throw in Parasite Eve too.
What?
Oh,
Without the case though, but it has a manual and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
disc. So I got on for like $200.
Wow,
And,
bro.
like, you know, like if you look up the value of these, it's like
yeah, I've
well
sold
over, like,
Parasite Eve.
$400
Yeah.
altogether. So
Yeah,
I doubled up HyphyGold, you know.
that's minimum value. Gotta follow Gold's way, man. Mr. Topher's way. Double up for nothing, bro.
Right.
That's cool, bro. Shit, man. That's actually a pretty awesome find that you got,
So,
bro. God,
Yeah.
if anyone that's one of the things, man. I like anyone that's gonna sell you a good game. Like if anyone busts out Diablo or like an RPG like Beyond, you gotta ask if they have any more, man, because their taste is towards that area. Like they must have some shit still there. You know what I mean? So that's dude. That's a 6 score, bro. And it's paying up a little bit. That's the thing. Like people say, God, I can't bring $200 out of my pocket. And well, I understand. So you probably shouldn't be collecting, right? Like you should probably, or maybe look towards the flea markets. You can find games like this kind of and spend less on it. So, but sometimes you pay up and you can double up and you can, the games that you don't want, sell it and then just keep the ones that you do. Diablo is one of the ones that, man, I think I had to pay like $60, $70 at the time. So, I had to pay up a little bit too just because I wanted to be part of the collection. So man, that's awesome, bro. And I can't wait to see that video too, man. That's gonna be pretty cool.
So I got 5 games right here, and it came in a huge lot. I mean, I feel like I want to drop that video early, but I don't think I can. But so I'll start with these. I know you don't like Pokemon, but it came with these.
Nice.
Right here.
Heavy hitters, bro.
Complete in box. So
Heavy
it
hitters.
actually, I do have the Pokewalker and I do have the cardboard. But I don't need this because I already have it. And then this is complete. And then it also came with these titles right here.
Ooh.
Mario World
Yeah.
and XD.
I got
And
the
the-
box to that.
And this one was the heavy one from the lot. Not the most expensive item.
Shit.
Not the most expensive item. There is another one that's going to be in the video.
Okay.
But this is one of the expensive items.
Nah,
Whoa, dude.
dude. Damn.
Wow,
I need
bro.
that game.
Yo,
Big,
it is
bro.
every single game that I got from here was mint. Like It's crazy. Like, there's no dust on anything. The dude said he kept it in his plastic containers. It's a trip, bro. I was like, man, he was a good collector. I'll tell you that.
Dang, bro.
Let me show you one more thing that came from there.
Bro, show it. And that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I don't really collect controllers that much, but I know this is not expensive, but I thought it was cool because I never see it. It's like, you know, the GameCube controls with the translucent bottom.
Oh, dude.
That was cool. And this was like a throw-in because he's like, I just found a GameCube controller. You want this?
Is that original? I didn't know there's a translucent back controller.
Yeah, there's I think
They
like
I'm not sure if is that Japanese only or what, but
that's pretty sick.
They have like freaking 50 variations of a game.
Yeah, it's crazy how many they got. So
that's pretty sick.
I thought it was cool, and I'm gonna play with this one.
Hell yeah, dude, that's awesome, man. And dude, you're talking; those are all pretty heavy hitters. So I can't wait to see in your video what the biggest heavy hitter is, man.
It's gonna be like surprising.
Man, Pokemon box, I already know. Like,
oh, Pokemon box.
I'll tell you, it's not. It's something that you wouldn't expect to be that valuable, but maybe you think it is. But some people don't really pay no mind to this item.
I mean,
yeah,
that's crazy. Just in what you showed right there, I mean, just numbers going, and probably people might correct it if I'm wrong. I mean, you're looking at about what you showed us, the Pokemon XD, the Chibi Robo, the 2 Pokemon. You're talking about at least like $300 right there, easy, man. Easy.
Which is already paid for.
Yeah, basically. Damn, dude, that's awesome, man.
It's like it's a GameCube lot with DS titles and like PlayStation 3 titles and Wii stuff.
Dude, you got some good stuff. Both of you guys got some good items there, man. That's awesome, bro. Wow. Okay, well, shoot. I guess my last one that I'm gonna do is not a game per se, but it does pertain to games. And okay, let me take it out. Okay, you guys ready for it?
Let's get it.
I got
What the?
no, kiosk, bro. I got this just recently, man. Actually, the other day. And what I like about it is it's touchscreen and it's fully functional, bro. So this is pretty sweet, man. You're able to like, go through the amiibos that you like, kind of like go through it, and it shows you what games that you can go for and whatnot. Dude, I picked this up locally, man. It's pretty sweet. I like it. I have, like I told you guys, I do collect amiibo, so I have a ton of amiibo. And I'm planning to put a couple amiibos down here because this is like in the back. You can place amiibos here and showcase it. I'm sure you guys saw it at Best Buy. Did it come from a store? I guess I just bought it from this guy locally for $100. That's not bad, man. Oh, 150.
That's not bad.
That's not too bad for what I want. So it's got the audio. It's a touchscreen. It's got the amiibo. It's got some Nintendo stickers. It's got the LEDs on the side and stuff like that. The only drawback is, how the hell am I going to pop this up? Because there's nothing to hold it except for like some wall mounts in the back. So that's the thing I'm gonna kind of like, you guys can tell from the bottom, that's really about it. So eventually I'm gonna build like a stand or something because I do want this like stationed around somewhere in my collection room. I'm gonna have to probably kick the Borderlands 3 out and put this one in because it's pretty
man. Get rid of that Borderlands 3.
Yeah. I'll put it in the bag somewhere or something. But yeah, dude, I really, really like, as you guys can tell, like promo items and cool tidbits like this, man. And I'm gonna save it for another video. But I did pick up a kiosk, which is something I want to bust out for another video, and I'll bring it up another time. But I do have a kiosk as well that I picked up, so I'll save it for that for later. Little teaser for next time. All right, gamers and collectors, man, it was such an awesome time talking to Topher. His channel is HyphyGold, Mr. Gackt Cognac. Both of you guys, please check. Both of you guys have awesome channels. Everyone, please check out their channels. I'm gonna leave a link in the description below. Leave a like to the video, comment to the video. I'm pretty sure they're gonna put it on their channels as well. Give a like and comment to their videos as well. It was such a great time talking to you guys, man. Talking about games, collecting tips, promo items, and working at GameStop and picking up crazy Pokemon and Diablo lots. and amiibos, promo items, pretty fun times, bro. And what I like about it is that we're all kind of just enjoying our hobby and just, having a good time about it, and us just shooting the stick and just talking about good things like that. So we're going to continue doing these videos. We're going to continue talking about pickups and just having a conversation. So if you guys want to join us for the next video, stick around. We'll be doing this, at least once a month is what we're shooting for. So hopefully you guys like the content and keep on enjoying what we talk about and what we do. So once again, HyphyGold, Gackt Cognac, thank you guys so much for your time, bro. And like always, collectors, keep on gaming, keep on picking up, flip them if you can, and have yourself a good time. All right, take it easy. Peace.
All right. Laters.
Laters.
There you go.